today we're making oval tarts. We're gonna use this, I think it's called cake rings. First step, we're gonna be mixing the butter, sugar, and I think salt and vanilla bean extract into our mixing bowl. So let's set the eggs aside and we'll put the butter here. Butter should be in room temp and chopped. So there goes your butter, and here's your sugar and a pinch of salt, just a pinch, and extract. So while that's mixing, I'm gonna prepare our parchment paper where we're gonna put on our flour. Okay, so now here's our dough. Yan, it's formed na. Transfer our dough to this slightly dusted parchment paper. So as you can see, it's already formed, but you will need to make this pretty quick. Otherwise, it'll get sticky, and nobody likes sticky. Okay. Okay. Now we're gonna put on another sheet of parchment paper, and then we are going to roll. So this is where it becomes an exercise. And put it in the fridge for about an hour. Okay, so it's been a couple of hours na nilagay natin yung dough inside the fridge. And actually, nandito na tayo sa exciting part. Exciting, and I'm also actually scared because, again, I will now be using these oval cake rings or tart rings to scoop out the dough, and then we're going to put a thin layer of like a wall around the ring, pop it into the freezer, and then bake. So let's try it out. Ta-da! Here's our dough. It's been in the fridge now for about 2 hours, so it's a bit hard now. You can hear. Knock, knock. Okay, now we're going to start cutting. And then once we've put our tart inside the oval rings, we're gonna use these perforated silicone when we put the tarts inside the oven. So now we're gonna cut. I've already cut because I forgot to turn on the video. I've already cut 3 oval rings. I'm gonna cut the 4th one. Oh, I'm still scared. And now we're gonna put the walls. I think my crust is too thick, but it's my first time. Okay, I will just eyeball this. I was looking for a ruler, but apparently we don't have a ruler, so I will just have to eyeball this. So we'll use this one to line our walls. Just need to cut this small thing here. So here it is, and then we'll put it, actually before we put it inside the fridge or the freezer again, we're gonna trim it so that it looks really nice. Just gonna trim the sides. And then you want to press the wall against the ring. I think I roll my dough still on the thicker side. So when I try this recipe again, I'm gonna aim for a much thinner dough. Okay, so before we put it inside the oven, I want to show you how our oval tarts are looking. So as you can see, yeah, they're all frozen. And from the recipe that I'm following, I think being frozen before you put it in the oven is important. So now I think this was in the freezer for about maybe 30 minutes or so. Now I'm gonna pop it inside of it. So while our tarts are in the oven, we'll prepare our fruit and our fruit glaze. So I have here an orange marmalade with whiskey. Obviously, the marmalade is on the thicker side, but what we want to do is add a tablespoon of water. Others actually add brandy, but I'm not going to do it. So I'm just going to add water and put it in the microwave for about 10 seconds. Now here's our orange marmalade with whiskey glaze, but it has this bits of the fruit, so we're going to strain it. And here are our oval tarts. After about 20 minutes in the oven for 320 degrees Fahrenheit, as you can see, I experimented a bit on the temperature because generally I like my pie crust to be on the crispier, browner side. And these ones, I took them out roughly 5 minutes before I took all the other ones out just to see. So as you can see, this one has a lighter color around the crust compared to these other two. So now we're gonna let it rest here for a couple of minutes before we assemble. Our oval tarts are now cooling down, and while that is resting, we can now whip our custard. So this is the custard that I showed you earlier, but we have to whip it to air it out, and then we're gonna put it inside the piping bag. So now we're ready to pipe, and one tip that I got from my baking class at George Brown is to only fill the pipe half or 3/4. So here it's just half, and then twist it to lock it basically. And because I don't do piping talaga. And then once you have it formed like this, that's when you cut the tip. These are now the oval tarts with custard. Next thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna slice our fruits and then put it on top of the tarts and brush it with our orange marmalade with whiskey. And now it's assembly time.